And we're back. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Rollsicle. I'm one of the hosts here at the channel. My name's Nathaniel. I'm unfortunately not joined by my lovely co-host Ashley today. She is off babysitting. But we are back with some more Road to Mythic, aka Premier Draft on Magic the Gathering Arena. And this is more Avatar: The Last Airbender. You guys know the drill by now. We don't record every single draft we do on this account, but when we do, our goal is eventually to get to Mythic, to get better, to learn. We're going to make mistakes. We are not by any means the best drafter around, but we are doing our best and we are learning, and that is all that anybody can do, right? So everybody else on YouTube is all, I've been playing Magic the Gathering for 38 years, even though it hasn't been out for that long. And I have been playing for 2. So So, you know what? We're just going to jump right in. We're going to spend some gold here. I don't know if that's actually ideal, but we're going to do it anyways. And we're going to jump into some more Avatar draft. I will say before we actually get into the games and the drafting, if you guys enjoy videos like this, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Anything and everything is greatly appreciated here on the channel. And it really does mean the world to us. We are at 296 at time of recording, and we would love to get to 300 before the end of the year. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Here we go. Readying up. Let's open some money. And by money, I mean really good cards because money doesn't matter on here. Okay. I mean, Toph is a strong start. You also love to see Earth Kingdom Jailer in Toph decks. But hey, you know what? Not going to complain about a Toph first pickup here. Other things in the pack of note. Earth Kingdom Jailer is a very good card. Love to see that. Serpent is fine, Leaves is fine, Zeker's fine, Glider Kids is solid. I mean, they're just such a jump, right, from rare to uncommon down to common. I mean, Giant Koi can be a good finisher. Firebending Lesson has proven to be solid. Origin of Metal Bending can be good in the Lesson decks. Rowdy Snowballers can put in some work, but these are the big cards in this pack. All right, Toph it is. Coming around, we are not going to take the Blood Bending here. That is just, I don't think, a very playable card at all. I don't believe I'm planning on going Shrines. This is not a great pack. So I guess what I will be taking here is probably just Path to Redemption. I'm a big fan of this as a removal spell, and I'm always happy to pick it up early on. Kind of keep our colors open here. We're definitely not solidified into anything. I am having to eat dinner at the time of recording this, so if you do happen to see that, just bear with me here. Okay, let's see. Redirect Lightning is a... I haven't gotten to play with this yet. It is a lesson. We're passing up like a Boomy or potentially a River Spirit. Blue does look kind of open here, but I'm going to take the chance to play Redirect Lightning. What is this? Okay, not playable. Don't have enough auras that we're going to be searching up for. You know, I mean, just settling on some red rares here, right? Like Toph possibly going to play, but Redirect Lightning and Last Aghanim Kai. I mean, they're not great cards, but I think they're stronger than the commons that are going to make up the majority of our deck, right? Haru is super strong. Blue is definitely kind of open, though. So green might be as well. All right, curve's low so far. Not necessarily a bad thing, just something to keep in mind. I'm Scorpio. Format. This is a great card. Arcbound Ravager, Goose, Dante 989, Pump Knight, and Mr. Correct. You love to see it. All right, here we go. Shoop. And I do not know what the correct answer is here. What is it? So this is Lesson or Shrine? Probably not. Don't love the Curious Farm Animal, so I will take a likely not going to get played Turtle Duck. Now, at this juncture, I think I'm just going to pick up Glider Kids. It's an ally and a totally playable card. Yeah. Cycle of Renewal is not bad either. Okay. What do we have here? Nothing I really want, but Earth Rumble Wrestlers is playable. Yeah, I'll take it. We don't have to play it. It's a fine 4-drop. With enough Earthbending, it is a 4-mana 4/4 with Reach and Trample. It's not an ally, though. A lot of potential lanes here. Just if we open a bomb, don't let it be blue or black, right? That's all we're hoping, is that we open up a green or red or white rare. We'll take the Cycle of Renewal. We don't necessarily have to play it, but we'll take it for now. Definitely happy to pick up a green and white land here. Gonna put that in the sideboard, but very happy. Only putting it in the sideboard so that I don't see it in my deck count. I actually want to consider it because it does make my... I mean, it helps me. Like, maybe I'm a little more likely to build green-white as a base because I have it. We'll see. But I just need to remember that I technically only have 9 cards in this hand. Origin of Metal Bending is fine. I don't think it's great. I'm not going to main deck it right now, but if it needs to end up in the main deck, then that's okay. The indestructible part is nice, and if you're in a Lesson Synergy, I'm definitely here for it. Zhongzhong's Deserters is perfectly fine. Yeah, sure. Another 2-drop. I definitely don't see this deck main decking 2 Origins of Metal Bending. Okay, all right. I'm happy to shift into a white-greenish ally synergy. Very happy to do that for this card. Would love to see like a Suki Wheel. Earth Kingdom General is very strong, so love this card. Love this card. This card's pretty solid. I think this card's really strong as well. Definitely not going to switch gears for it, but I do think it's very strong. We will be able to play our rare here. Okay, so the rare or whatever was in this pack was taken out of it. What is in here that we really want? I think a Battermole is playable, and a Walltop Sentries is also playable, but I'm not, like, dead set on either of these. I think I'd much rather take the land here and make sure that my cards are playable. This land feels like a good pickup. So now I'm a little more likely to take an ally over other stuff, so I think I'm probably just going to grab the Kyoshi Warriors here. And we'll be red. Red is going to be a little bit more on the splash. Earth Rumble Wrestlers is also a little less likely to see play. Still can, just a little less likely. Nothing great in this pack. I think here is probably just a Lightning Strike is good removal. I'll say this much. Red is looking less like a splash and more is just like a 3-color Naya deck here. Deserter Disciple is an ally. So that still plays into our strategy. Happy with the Glider Kids. So with allies like this, you really want to see the ally buffs or rares are really good. You also want to see, like, Avatar Enthusiast would be a pretty good pull at common. I'll take Appa as top end, but I don't know how playable he actually is. I mean, it's top end, so. You take something for the sake of something. You really want to see some of your more strong white uncommons. Angs. Water Tribe Ralliers. Even just Eric Glider. All of those would be great cards to pick up. I'm not like dead set on playing this either, but it does feel like we're just kind of filling in playables right now. I really like this guy, but I'm not going to main deck him yet. These are allies. This one also makes 2 allies, right? The green is almost the splash here. I'm going to play this one. Maybe we are leaning a little more into like a white-red, with the green being the splash. I don't know. I mean, only having one double pipped card does mean that the splash can be a little heavier. I'm going to take the rare just for rare's sake, right? Play it over one of my mountains. I don't even know if I want to play it over a mountain. Uncommon for set completion. I think I'm less likely to take this, but I think I already almost have full set completion for commons. Sure. Not going to be able to take that one. We'll definitely take Jet here. This is just a beatdown of a card. This is definitely a deck I'm happy to have had to start a riot on now. But I'm very happy to take a Jet here. Into a... Water Tribe Captain's a good pickup for this deck. I won't lie. Over a Lightning Bolt? Lightning Strike, sorry. I think I said Lightning Bolt earlier too. Or another Allies at last. Ooh. I don't have good top end, but this card is just so powerful. I mean, you're not an ally. You don't actually do a whole lot for me. There we go. Something like Master Pionda we're happy to see. Very happy to see that. Help fill in our top end here. Yeah. I'm honestly pretty happy with this. Yes, you get blown out if they have, like, instant speed removal for it. But I still just think it's solid, man. Does this deck want a Rumble Arena just because of, like, Toph? I don't know. Firebending Lesson's actually pretty solid, too. I don't know if I'm going to main deck that. Shared Roots is decent. Booming Bash is also pretty good. To get, like, higher damage through. I'm okay with that. Dude, triple allies at last is kind of insane. I'm going to take the Pretending Poxbearers here. Great. How to start a riot? Good. We can start thinning this down now. Do I like Enter the Avatar State? I don't know. This is technically a pretty good brainwashing deck. Technically. Green is definitely our splash, so I don't think we're playing that card, but... So I also don't think I'm playing a Cycle of Renewal. Water Trap Captain's a good pickup here, too. I don't think I'm playing the War Balloon. That really wants Firebending. Alright, here we go. Let's get this thing crafted and get it going. Alright. We're going to cut 4 cards. I am probably able to cut the Appa. Then or ability is pretty cool. I don't know if this ability is really that useful. I really like the allies at last, but I'm not trying to love my removal being the splash, but it is what it is, right? I think those cards are too good to cut, honestly. I'm not in love with brainwashing. I'm going to take it out. one more cut. And it's gonna be forced. Yeah, I think this is a 16 land deck, honestly. Could get absolutely burned trying to go for that, but that's okay. We're keeping a more positive mindset. Here we go. We want action in this deck. We want to do all of our 2-drop shenanigans. All right, curve out. Have fun. Draw well. Win. It's a plan. I mean, it does give me something to do turn 1, turn 2. I'll keep it. I mean, if I can draw, like, land and Kyoshi Warriors, this is a great hand. I will lead on Mountain just because I don't really have any 2 white. Did I cut Appa? I think I cut Appa. If Appa's still in here, I think that's actually the correct cut. Okay. Well, I hate to play this out turn 2, but I don't have anything better to do, so. Let's just do that. We'll just gain some life while we're at it, huh? Okay, alright. Not ideal, but it is supporting my idea of... If they have it, they have it. Alright, cool. In turn. Next turn, we can play out of Wandering Musicians. It doesn't really get what we want out of South Pole Voyager, but hey, South Pole Voyager was a good 2-drop. This doesn't do 3, does it? No, it does 2. I need 5 mana for it to do its other stuff. Alright, sure. I might just Boomy Bash it then. Yeah, I'm gonna Boomy Bash it. That's the right play, I think. I think, right? Because then we just rendered their turn useless. Yeah, especially because I'm just drawing lands like crazy here. Alright. Boomy Bash. Boom! What if I told your Katara no? That is what I just said, right? As I said, what if I told your Katara no? What if I just said, how about no? How about no, my friend? I'm gonna try it. If they have It'll Quench Ya, they have It'll Quench Ya. Alright, it hit. How much... What, does this need to sack? 5. So he doesn't sack that. Is this when this attacks? Whenever this attacks. Okay, cool. Okay. Tap up to 1 target creature. It doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. Is this instant? Yeah. All right, cool. This will be killing a Tylee. Absolutely. Cool. I mean, only difference is... Well, 1, they're down a Tylee, which is pretty good. But 2... Oh, that's a problem. But this is a good answer for it, right? Because target creature can't attack or block. I do not have enough mana to do it. Because it's 5, right? Yeah, no. But I do get to hold up Lightning Strike, which is pretty good. Alright, let's keep smacking in for good damage here. I unplugged my microphone, so I do apologize if I sound weird trying to get it to plug back in. By unplug my microphone, I mean unplug my headset from the microphone. We will intern here and just hope that the beatdown on opponent continues, because if he kills either of my creatures, it's just kind of over, right? Like, if he chooses to barrels and kill here, we are not in a strong position. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. All right, theoretically next turn we'll actually get something here, but who knows? My turn. That is not what I wanted to draw. All right. Next. Whoop-de-doo. All right. If he goes to block here... that's on me. I forgot I only had 2 toughness. That's bad. But it's fine. I think I need to keep opponent at nothing. Or do I just get a 1-1? I can't just trade for nothing here. Arguably, Lightning Strike to face was very dangerous. Yeah, opponent's getting a 2-for-1 here. That's fine, though. I mean, fine is relative. It's not. It's really not fine, but it is what it is. All right, opponent had a lot of mana. I mean, I'm going to move to combat here. If he's going to kill it with barrels of blasting jelly, then kill it he will. I really don't want him to get his Master Peon Dow back. But I also kind of just want to get a card in hand. Yeesh, people. I don't know what the answer here is. I guess this. And just have more mana to do stuff next turn. That's fine. Okay, sure. Let's sacrifice this. See if we can pull something here. That's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. If they have counter spell, okay, cool. That's fine too. It is what it is, my friend. Now, see, Allies at Last is really good unless you have nothing on the board, which is unfortunately the situation that we are in. Wow, dude. Wow. Sacrifice this. I was going to say pull a red card, and I literally did. Smack. Okay, well, I'm seeing the redirect lightning being bad, but to be fair, opponent seems to be getting equally screwed. Alright, what we got? I do not want a mountain, my friend. Alright, opponent is now facing lethal in the air. Kyoshi Battle Fan is not going to be enough. He is passing. What you got? My turn. Sure. Good beats. A little on the slow side, but it is what it is. We were in pretty good position there, so we will take it. Opponent had to get unlucky for us to do good there, though, so it doesn't necessarily show a lot of strength on the deck. But we also got pretty unlucky with drawing the lands there, so we will take it. We will take it. Lot of low drop plays in the deck, and we managed to not draw. And we managed to not draw really any of them until later there, so we will take it. You really want to see, like, South Patrol or whatever their name is, followed by like Glider Kids, followed by Kyoshi Warriors, followed by How to Start a Riot or something like that, and then you just pop off. But that's okay. Sometimes you gotta take what you can get. This is a slow hand. Opponent is mulliganing. I will also be mulliganing. This is a little bit more acceptable. I think we ditch a mountain here and are able to remove something lower if we need to. So yeah, I think we can make this work. I don't love it, but we can make it work if need be. We want to be able to play a 2-drop if we happen to pull one, so we will tap land turn 1. That is definitely something worth killing. That is definitely something worth killing. We do not want opponent ramping, so I will gladly say, how about no? Maybe this deck doesn't go wide enough for the Water Tribe Captain. You almost think it would, but wow! We are playing 16 lands, people! We are playing 16 lands. We ditched a mountain, too. There's a mountain on the bottom of this, right? Yeah. Wow, dude. That's crazy. That would also be a great thing to kill. Not happy about how this one's shaping up, guys. Definitely not happy about how this one's shaping up. We did not end up pulling any Avatar Enthusiasts. And I think that's going to cause come back to bite us in the butt here a little bit. Yep, I'm just going to kill this guy. Cool. Throw a Path to Redemption on this. And start saying... Technically, I'm going to race here just because I have more power on board than he does. Now, we're in a position where if he draws gas, which, of course, that scry is pretty good for him here. So he obviously likes whatever's on top. And he's got some benefit here. So maybe I should be holding back. I'm not 100% sure. Of the value here on that. Opponent is thinking, so it would appear he has something to do with this 4th card in hand, or he could sack his land to draw a card. He's going to do neither of them, though. This is pretty much a perfect play because unless he does trigger the rebellious captives, it's not gonna. He's not gonna want to attack it into my pretending Pox Bears. He is choosing to just draw a card here, so you know, good for opponent. Good for OP. Now, notably, our rares aren't great, right? So we gotta keep that in mind. Not worried about that. Glad we took that offline. Okay, that's pretty good too. That is pretty good too. Is this instant? It is not. Oh boy. I think I am happy if he chooses to double block here. Cool. Okay. Opponent plays his own Path to Redemption. That's fine. I know I'm going to end up drawing a green card, but it is what it is. Not bad. That is not bad at all. All right, let's just... Do we want him to spend 6 mana on that? I guess it doesn't hurt to pass. I guess the idea is have him spend 6 mana to Earthbend 2, but I kind of wanted to take it away before he even has that option, if that makes sense. I feel like taking it away before he even has the option is technically the better play, but Airbend up to 1 target creature. Okay. Now I'm definitely going to kill this. If he chooses to airbend the Avatar Enthusiast, which is really what he should choose here, right? But, yeah. Alright. That doesn't surprise me at all. Play it back out. Nice. Nice. He's getting somewhere. Okay. This is getting relatively ridiculous. That's fine. I will eat his 1/1 all day. God, there's good cards in this deck. I'm telling you. There are good cards in the deck. Yeah, yeah. There we go. All right. That doesn't do me any good, I don't think. Okay, we gotta rethink what's in this deck. Okay, hold up. Resolve. That's fine. So, this, I'm going to choose to tap down this. That's fine. Buy myself some time. I kind of want this to die, and now I still have some... Okay, this is getting fucking ridiculous, right? Because there's still one at the bottom. One that I sacrificed, right? So that's 2 more lands. 3, 4, 5, 9, 10 lands. Out of 16. Out of 16, people. There's only 6 more out of 23. I have a 1/4 of a chance to draw a land. A 1/4? So now we kind of want to keep Ty Lee alive. God damn. Opponent! Jesus! Oh, damn. That was smart. I really wanted to trade with that Ty Lee there, because now I can blink Ty Lee. Oh, thank God. Actually, blinking Ty Lee might not have done anything, now that I'm thinking about it. Alright, so he blinks every turn. Oof. Okay, this doesn't do a whole lot, but it does something. Let's see. Blinking Ty Lee is powerful. But blinking any avatar buffs up Avatar Enthusiasts, so I do believe this is just a straight up 2 damage to the Avatar Enthusiasts, should he not have a response. Looks like he probably does. Yep. He's got an Origin of Metal Bending to give it indestructible. Fair game, opponent. Fair game. I will still happily trade Jet with the Avatar Enthusiast should I get the chance. Alright, this game is looking all but over. He's got every card we wanted in our deck. And we drew all of our lands. I think I'm actually just going to go ahead and split. Because there's no way we win this. Alright, well. Jet is evidence that there are good cards in our deck. I am going to take a quick look just to remind myself that there are. I mean, I know we have a Toph that we didn't see, but, you know, obviously hoping for your 1 rare is not a very, you know, likely scenario. But I just want to take a look at what else we had. You know, I know we had some Glider Kids that we didn't get to see there. Like, what all was in here, right? We have a Zhong-Zhongs. So, like, Zhong-Zhongs would have been good. I don't think I had that this game. That's a fine 2-drop. Haru's fine. We did pull that one. Glider Kids. Water Tribe Captain we obviously had. Treetop spawns creatures. Yeah, White Lotus is good. Double Kyoshi Warriors, and I don't think we've seen it yet. That's rough. Wandering Musicians, and then our top end. All right, cool. Yeah, we have the stuff. We are indeed playing. Yeah, we are only playing 16 lands. There are 24 non-land cards in our deck. So when you flood out that badly, I don't blame me for losing. It happens. It's why you get 3 losses, right? Is that you don't want to lose on games like that where that's not your fault. But you also don't keep hands like this, right? As much as I want to. Oh my god. Okay, cool. I will mistakenly keep this for 6 just because I do not want to mulligan down to 5, but we have to pull like a 2-drop here or a forest. 2-drop or a forest. That is not a 2-drop, my friend. That's a 4-drop. Okay, so now here's what will happen is we'll draw like only green spells and not our 4th land that we desperately need. I drew my entire top end, right? That's magic, baby. That's what the Nummy would say. That is magic, baby. All right, so now we just need a land, but a land is less than likely with our 16 land deck, and now we're gonna finally feel it, right? Guess we should have pitched something else. We probably should have pitched the White Lotus Reinforcements. It's a green card, and we just didn't have the... Yeah. I don't know. I mean, honest to goodness, the actual answer was we should have... Hey, he's buffing up his creature. I don't blame him. Get free value while I'm doing nothing over here. Oh, you can't make it up, guys. You cannot make it up. Wow. Wow, oh wow. Alright. Depending on what opponent plays here, it's not necessarily all over. Does that say Menace and Lifelink or just Menace? I'm going to assume just Menace. Now, 2 mana is not enough here. Okay. Alright. Alright. Here we go. Let's start playing. We are having to play comeback here, guys. Which means we trade at all costs. Ow. Discard 2. Okay. It's a pretty strong card, I'm not going to lie. I'm not happy discarding any of these, but I do think Master Pianda was a little hopeful at this point, and I think I probably just need to be able to play Jet to remove something, so we will submit those two. If I draw an untapped land, Jet is by far the correct play to just get something out of here, put some power on board, etc. And I am happy to trade here if he chooses to attack. Yep, that's fine. I make this trade every day. What do you have? Oh, does he have like lightning strike? Okay, firebending lesson. Jeez, my friend. I don't know if I can afford to take 6, though. Yeah, I think this is better. Oh, that's strong. This is strong. I think I just want to say no board and pass, my friend. All right, I'm down on life by far. I'm down on lands I'm equal on cards, and we're equal on board state. He's going first, essentially, here, but ahead on board. Oh, that is like the last thing I wanted to see, my friends. We're feeling the, what does this do? Yeah, create a clue is fine. If I don't lose a creature and I do pull an untapped land, Jet kills Azula, which is pretty strong. He's probably going to just, yeah, I was about to say, he's probably going to just fire barrels that way. Which now means Jet doesn't kill Azula. I will chump block here. Yeah. I don't think we can win this game. I think this is our second loss, but it is what it is, people. We were hopeful. Okay. I do believe the correct play here is 2 creatures. Should opponent choose to attack into them. Opponent is now at 5 fucking cards, dude. That's crazy. Oh, man. He is playing a very strong black and red deck. But honestly, we've had a relatively good comeback for the hand that we kept and how we got dealt. Considering that we only have so many... Yeah, Jet doesn't kill now either. I do not think this is a very likely win, but I do think the only way I do win is if I continue delaying damage. So I am going to block because it delays damage. And I get a 1/1, right? So, you never know. I don't know what cards I have, but I don't think any of them win me this game. Boomy Bash at least clears the board. That's it? I don't know. Yeah, that's a problem. So the 2 damage from Jet literally kills nothing. So I would be playing it just to put... Yeah, I'm gonna save you guys the time. There's nothing in this game that wins me. The game. It was too slow. It was too slow. Opponent got way too strong of a start and was just playing gas after that. The deck is full of 2-drops, man. God damn. Arena is fucking me over on these 2 so far. They gave us 1 good run and then 2 fucking horribly shitty runs. So it's hard to stay positive, but it's definitely clear that both of those were just Arena. Both of those were indeed just Arena. You are just as likely to get your 2-drops. In fact, if you have more 2-drops, you are far more likely to get a 2-drop than to pull another 4-drop and another 4-drop. Because when you factor in 2-drops in land, they make up over half the deck at that point. You're drawing multiple times, and you don't get one of half the deck. It's pretty low odds there. So I don't think the choices I made were the wrong choices. This is a much better hand, though. Definitely need to find my green source, but I'm still happy with a 2-drop into a 3-drop. Still very happy. If I find a green source, great. If I don't, sure, there's 2 dead cards in my hand, but surely we will find something. That's also a strong card. Do I want a 2/3 or a 2/1 that dies? And I think I want a 2/3. Not gonna lie. I think I want a 2/3. Alright, well, you can't always get what you want. You can try sometimes, and you'll find out that you get what you need. If we pull a 5th land now, we can activate Water Tribe Captain regardless. Iguana Parrot is not going to be it, I do not think. So we are going to start out here with the full attack. He does not have anything that he could possibly hold up now. I do believe Path to Redemption on Iguana Parrot is a little too aggressive. Maybe it was the correct answer. That seems like a better answer. I'm not going to lie. Oh, I want my 5th land. Oh, I want my 5th land. Okay, at this point, though, I am going to Path to Redemption on the Cat Owl and move in with the aggressive push. Happy to trade for the Iguana Parrot here. Looks like opponent's thinking about it. Opponent is going to take this trade. Opponent decided not to take the trade. Opponent is at 6. Good news is that a lightning bolt is very dangerous for opponent here. Opponent is at 4 mana. Cycle of Renewal. Main phase. Looking to get? Who knows? So we need to kill this turn. That might do it, because that's another creature with haste, right? Yeah, it's a 2. Yeah, cool. Alright, even if he blocks the most, that's 6 damage through. Yep. We got him, people. Alright. White-red curve out. White-red curve out. Can we get the 3 wins? 3 wins is always a massive feel good. I think the deck's capable. We saw our Toph. We saw our... what's it called? White Lotus Reinforcements. We did not see a green source, but I don't know if... I think one more green source is probably correct. What card am I just really unhappy with? I think maybe I can... I'm going to cut an Allies at last. Up a green source and cut an Allies at last seems a little wild, though. I just feel like I have so many removal spells. I want to be more consistent on my land drops. Even if it mana floods me. If it mana floods me, then it mana floods me. That's what's coming. That's fine. I do think this is probably a 16 lane deck, so I'd probably... If I survive, if I live to see another... Yeah, see, this is why I want my green. So this would be really powerful if I just had my green. Alright, we will lead on Mountain, though, in case there's something we want to Firebending Lesson. Oh, cool. Let us see what opponent has, and if we would like to say, how about no? Whenever a player casts a non-creature spell. I mean, I'm going to respond to this with a 2/3. And I feel like he might have more non-creature spells than me. So I'm actually going to let that live for now. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm actually going to let that live for now. Okay, if I play the South Pole Voyagers, I kind of want to get the South Pole Voyagers up to be a 3/3. But I also don't hate the Zhong-Zhongs here. I get more life off of it if I play this first. Yeah. And like I said, I can't always turn it into a 3/3. I might turn it into a 3/3. I'm not 100% sure. I might do that. I'm not planning to just let my South Pole Voyagers die like that. But I also feel like there are better things to Firebending Lesson. I won't lie. That is not what I had in mind. Oh, see, green is really something I need now. Alright, this is fine, though. This is fine. So I can still hold up the Firebending Lesson for damage. Done. Alright. I think I want this as a 3/3. I think I like that more. I think. I'm not 100% sure, though. All right, next. Attack. Let's see what you got, Chief. He gonna take it. In turn. Now, playing Kyoshi Warriors into gain 2 life and draw a card is just extremely powerful. Opponent is hardcore passing into combat here. Just gonna let that happen. I am not interested in blocking his 2/2 with my 1/2. Okay. That is a massive issue. This is what, a crew 2? Crew 1. Fuck, dude. Okay. Alright. Cool. Oh, we found a green source. That's good. That's good. Okay, so you can crew a 4/4 to chump block me, so I don't want to do that yet. Does that count as second? Oh my god, that counts, doesn't it? So now he's going to have 2 of those. Holy moly. Doesn't it? God, this thing's such a beatdown. Yup. Oh my god, dude. I don't even know, like, what I'm supposed to do. Holy moly, man. I mean, this will get me another card. I do feel good about that, I won't lie. That's pretty good. I don't know how I'm supposed to win this, but I guess I'll worry about that next turn. Next turn I play this, and I hold up fire. Yeah, I think that's right. I think that's right. Yeah. I mean, I'm still holding up this turn in case he plays, like, God's most insane. God, he's going to get 4 of them? Okay, yeah. I don't think there's anything I can do to win this game. I mean, opponent played, like, one of the most insane 4-drops on turn 4, or on 4 mana or whatever, so. It is what it is. Opponent gets 2 4/4s and a card for 2 mana. 2 4/4s and a card for 4 mana. As long as you've drawn 2 or more cards this turn, sure. Okay, so the good news is everything on my board is an ally, so everything on my board gets buffed. The firebending lesson is going to be enough to kill. Okay, he's only going to have 3 of them to block, but that is an issue then with the one that's attacking. Ow. I can't do anything about it. Holy shit, okay. All right, let's just do it. Roll out. I kind of forgot that the May had first strike, and that's annoying. Yeah, this was definitely not the right play, but it is what it is. I actually think I want to kill as many of his creatures as I possibly can. Is actually what's probably correct here. And kill his sack outlet. That's fine. I think I'm dead next turn, though, right? Because he can crew all of the flyers. Yeah. He can crew all 4 of the flyers. Like, if that's what he chooses to do. Yeah. He's just going to crew all 4 of them. Yeah, okay. Well, that makes me feel better because I don't have any flying blocking, so I would have just been dead in the air no matter what. God, that card is such a fucking beatdown. Holy shit, dude. 2 mana, draw a card, make 2 4/4s. The next turn would be 2 mana, draw a card, make 4 4/4. Like, oh my god, dude. Holy shit, man. I have never played against it. I've seen it in plenty of like videos and stuff like that. I've never played against it. That card is such a fucking beatdown. Like, opponent had that in hand and just went, well, I have this game won because I can play this card and this card doesn't lose. That's insane, dude. That was insane. Okay, well, I think this deck had the distance. I think this deck really should have been 3 or 4. We got screwed over in, honestly, pretty much every game that we lost because we had horrible land draws. Then we had horrible anything draws. And then opponent had, like, what might be, that should be the best. Well, maybe not the best win rate card in the format because there's some other bombs as well. But, I mean, that's up there. That card was up there. That was really, really, wow. I mean, it was fun to see, and I'm sure it was really fun to play for opponent. But, all right, there we go. That's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Kept keeping it just around an hour for you guys here, so I hope you loved it. I know it's not the best record ever, 2-3, but hey, you know what? We're learning. That's the whole point of the game. Had some rough draws there, had some rough goes, and then had an opponent that had everything. But, you know, we saw it in the 2 wins that we got that the deck is definitely capable of doing what it's supposed to. We got some quick wins and some fun wins. And you know what? That's kind of what draft is all about. So we'll see you guys in whatever comes next. But until then, may those rolls be ever in your favor. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye, y'all.